It's Rapmythology, the reincarnation of Ramakrishna, Yoga Empath, bringing that brand new flavor in your ear. You dig? So, today we're going to talk about the reasons that you, the reasons that you know what I'm saying? The reasons, B. You know what I mean? Word, if you understand your past life karma, you'll know why the narcissist affected you in this life the way that it, you know what I'm saying, the way that they did. If you understand your past life karma, which is easy information to find out, you'll realize why the narcissists affect you the way that they did, you know what I'm saying, with your situation, your shit, you know what I'm saying? Now, you can contact me, I can help you with this, but I'm going to tell you how to do this shit yourself. It's easy. You just got to be able to read. You got to be willing to read and study what you should be willing to do for yourself in order to be a better person. It's all of this shit is mastering the self. You understand what I'm saying? The more knowledge of self you have, the better you're going to be out here. So, you know what I'm saying? You could, you can't really, you could have somebody, guide you or whatever to knowledge of self, but certain things you got to do on your own. You know what I mean? It's simple. A lot of times, this person did something bad to us and shit like that, and we point the finger. A lot of us do that, I notice. You know what I'm saying? We constantly looking outside of ourselves and shit, you know what I'm saying, for an answer, you know what I'm saying? To explain why this person even did that to us and shit. But a lot of times we gotta look at ourselves and ask ourselves, why do we attract this person to us? You know what I'm saying? What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve all of this shit? You know what I'm saying? What my parents put me through and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? And when you understand your past life karma, you can answer some of those questions. See, I feel like in a certain way I was lucky to just have a mom's and shit. Oh, so something just fucking hit me just now. To have a mom's, right? That didn't fuck with me. That just kind of left me alone. You know what I'm saying? And that was my karma. Because in my past life, I idolized women. I put them on a pedestal. So in this life, you know what I'm saying, women had to teach me a lesson about that and not to do that, because I did that my whole entire life. That was my damn near my message. You know what I'm saying? Was putting women up on a pedestal and shit. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to learn a lesson about how a woman is equal to man or whatever. So I have a planetary placement. You understand what I'm saying? That tells me from my past life karma, right? That tells me to watch out for women of the opposite sex, particularly the mother. You understand what I'm saying? And explains some of the type of dealings that they might try to take advantage or whatever because of the, you know what I'm saying? Because of the love. I tend to have wishful thinking in relationships and shit. And, women can take advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? So other people, right? Yeah, they be with their parents their whole lives. They go through, or a majority, like, from a kid to 25, whatever, 26, and they go through wild abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, or whatever. And we ask ourselves, like, what do we do to deserve this? But you might have been in a position or whatever. You might have been in a situation where you was the parent giving the abuse to the child. You understand what I'm saying? Then you gotta look at it a whole different way and shit. Like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? You might have been the one that was doing that to the child before, or, you know what I'm saying? You might have been the one that was abusing or emotionally manipulating. You know what I'm saying? You might have been the one rich with mad money or whatever, shitting on niggas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, now you're looking at it a different way. You know what I'm saying? A whole different way and shit. So once you stop pointing the finger and blaming this one and that one, and start examining self, why am I attracting this person? You know what I'm saying? I attracted a energy vampire. You know what I mean? And I'm like, why? Why did I, you know what I'm saying, attract this person or whatever? It might be the foods that I'm eating, or I might catch myself over talking, you know what I'm saying, to somebody and not realizing what I'm doing. And I need to be more aware of it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So You always gotta, when you see somebody, this is just a reflection of self. These narcissists are a reflection of self. These people are a reflection of self. So always examine, like, what is in, what's going on in here? You know what I'm saying? That's causing this shit to happen. Why am I attracting these people? Why did I go through this experience? Me, I need to know the why for everything. I need to know why for everything. I'm like my natal chart, you know, being a Scorpio, I'm like a detective and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to know the whys for everything. And it makes it easier for you to process the situation when you look at it from a whole and heal from the situation. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so how do you do this? It's easy. You need to go to your birth certificate, right? You get your birthday and the time. The time is kind of important. You know what I'm saying? Try to get the time of your birth. If not, you just put in like midnight or 12 in the afternoon. You need to know. You gotta know if you were born in the daytime or at night. You know, if you were born in the daytime, you could put it at 12 o'clock in the afternoon in the daytime. If you were born in the nighttime, you put it at midnight. So you could try to get close or whatever. But if you have the exact time, that makes it a lot more accurate and shit, right? You know what I'm saying? You'll still get pretty close if you'll still get pretty close if you just have that day and that midnight shit though. You know what I'm saying? You'll still get pretty close or whatever. Right? So you go to there's mad website astrology calculators out there. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole bunch of them. You go there, punch your information in or whatever. It'll map out, line out everything for you. You know what I'm saying? Everything for you or whatever. All you gotta do is be able to read. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is be able to read that shit. And you wanna look like they have sections or whatever, past life karma, past life or whatever. And that's the information that you need to figure out to kind of figure out why you attracted this situation to you in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Or you have a much better understanding. My favorite website, and a lot of astrologers, this is what they do. You go to the astrologer, they punch it in, send it to you, and you paying them $50 and $100, and then they're doing the same thing that you could do. They're fucking just punching the shit in the calculator, it comes out, and then they email it to you. You can pay $50 or $100. You could go right to the website yourself. Now, some websites you could pay or whatever to get like even more, because the astrology shit, it maps up your whole life. Your whole life is written out in the fucking stars or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can predict how all the planets are going to transition, how the constellations are going to move. It's all the same. You can predict where it's going to be at what time of the year. So you can map out your whole fucking life or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Based on the way the planets and the stars are. You feel me? Some websites are not going to give you all that information though. They're just going to go from like, you know, from birth up until, you know, your age, or, you know what I'm saying? They might go what's currently going on now. My favorite website is Venus Astrology. They have certain sections. They go from your birth up until your age now, and they have certain sections that break that down more. You know what I'm saying? And you can pay for that if you want to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But a majority of the information is free. You can see all your past life karma, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Venus Group Astrology. Just Google it. This shit come right up. So knowing your past life karma will help you have a better understanding of why you had to deal with certain type of narcissists and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I understood why I had to deal with a lot of female narcissists more than male. You know what I'm saying? And why my bad experiences were with them and the lessons that they were teaching me. You know what I'm saying? And you appreciate that shit a little more. You understand what I'm saying? When you figure out that you was a narcissist in your past life and shit, and you're paying for the lessons, now you appreciate those lessons and shit a little bit more. You understand what I'm saying? It goes both ways. Alright? So, Rapmythology, the reincarnation of Ramakrishna, a Heyoka empath. I'm kicking brand new flavor in your ear, that brand new flavor in your ear. Burn, burn, burn the burn, burn, burn. Alright, we gonna start promoting now. Oh, it's promotion time now. Alright, let's get it.